I'm Stephen Curran, the manager of Eco Congregations Scotland, and I'm delighted to thank the Scottish Episcopal Church, and particularly the Church and Society Committee, for your continuing support and partnership in caring for creation. Over the past 12 months, despite the challenges presented by the pandemic, we've seen a growth in our movement to 508 registered Eco Congregations, and I'm delighted that 78 of those are Scottish Episcopal churches now. And we've got growing involvement with the Scottish Episcopal Institute. When we used to meet like this, an example here at St Martin's in Gorgie Dorai, we're now meeting like this online via Zoom. This is a Love Your Clothing workshop in partnership with Zero Waste Scotland, and we've been holding a range of activities and events online to encourage worship, action and advocacy across our church volunteers and eco congregations in all 7 dioceses of Scotland. We've also been able to develop our Creation Tide ecumenical resources this year with significant contributions from lay readers across the Scottish Episcopal Church. And we've had a big focus on the COP26 climate talks coming to Glasgow next November. Particularly like to thank Anthea Clark and Miriam Waby for your great support helping us encourage churches to offer hospitality and welcome to delegates, pilgrims and activists coming to Scotland next November, but also to encourage local churches to commit to transformation in their own lives to address the carbon emissions, and also to call on governments here and around the world to agree action to address the climate crisis at COP26. The work of our chaplain has certainly changed in recent months, and we'll now hear from David Coleman.
I begin by saying how grateful I am personally for the confidence you have shown in the unique project of the chaplaincy, which has scope well beyond its currently projected term. Chaplaincy is engaging directly, prophetically, pastorally with churches and with training institutions, as together we face the implications of multi-layered environmental crisis, which is already the backdrop for all our ministry for the rest of our lives. This post became all the more exciting as since early springtime, the pandemic has ramped up the pressure of the widespread, profoundly mistaken impression that climate action and environmental repentance might be put on hold while we sort out the virus. In order to prioritise collaboration with local churches, I have developed a distinctive form of video homiletics, often benefiting from location shooting. Clips have sometimes been widely shared, but a congregation, online or socially distanced for the reality of worship, that is the gold standard. The chaplain is not an expert, but models the role of a practitioner. And it's no esoteric green specialism, but the general practice of local churches from Sunday to Sunday, especially in the defining festivals of the Christian year. That's what motivates me. That's why I was so pleased to affirm, thanks to the residential weekends with the Scottish Episcopal Institute, that where churches value and teach reflective practice and spiritual responsiveness, we all become the better equipped to face the turning of the ages. An ordinand from the Highland Theological College is currently shadowing my work as a formal placement in her training. It's clearer every day that it's primarily through spiritual means that hearts are moved and minds are changed. Facts and figures alone do not do that job. And as for the demons of denialism and institutional inertia, these can, it seems, only be driven out by prayer or something like it. So it's not just the initial approved Creation Time liturgy developed by Philip Blackledge, which was enjoyed by a Church of Scotland congregation recently, but also the creation bells that ring in existing material that we encourage the prayerful actions of churches. That above all in Advent, where the apocalyptic flavour of readings and liturgy ring alarming bells of meaning and familiarity. In my lifetime, there's never been a better or more worthwhile time to be part of the church. I hope I get that across.